Food this weekend is a great way to enjoy food from the farm at Mortimer Farms Farm to Table event. So let's head up north and talk with the beautiful and amazing Ashley Mortimer. How are you, Ashley?
I'm good. Thanks for having us on. How are you today?
I'm good. And Chef Brett, how are you? Can't forget about Chef Brett. Don't make sure I get, Chef.
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you? Everything. So, hey, Ashley, this is really
Good.
cool event happening. And pretty much we're going from the farm to the table. Tell me a little bit about how this all came about and what's going to be happening.
So this is our 5th annual Farm to Table dinner with the Prescott Chamber here at the farm, and we are so excited for this year. Chef Brett is making delicious food as always here at the farm, and our main goal is to bring food right from our field straight to your table. And so the food we're making this morning is just that. We picked it this morning and now we are out here cooking, and we are so excited for this Saturday as well because it's going to be that same thing with the Prescott Chamber.
Yeah, and we got to mention that Chef Brett is not cooking alone. We actually have 2 of the other chefs down here. And how many chefs all together will be cooking?
5.
We're going to have 5, yeah.
So I like it. All right, Chef Brett, I see. I heard
Yes.
the pan start to sizzle there. How you doing?
Yeah, you see that? Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, listen, you are an amazing chef because you literally go out into the farm, you grab the ingredients, and that's what people get when they get your meals. Am I right?
Yeah, and the cool thing is that a lot of people don't know, because you don't see it as much here, is how much ranch land that the Mortimers have. And so we have the access to chickens, turkeys, pigs, cows, everything about it. So everything here, for the most part, comes right from the farm. It gets picked in the morning. It gets used for dinners. So many different kinds of events up here. It's just an amazing place to be.
Yeah. All right, before we start to cook, I want us to just pan around a little bit, because if we can, just a little bit, because is that corn behind you? Is that the corn, Ashley?
Yes, that's your favorite corn maze. You're going to have to come through it again this year.
Wow, everything looks so beautiful and blooming. I know the weather has been great up there, and the water has made things, of course, grow. And so, all right, in the area that you're in, is this the area that will be the event area?
This is what we call the barn, and this is where the Farm to Table event is going to be this Saturday. And we're going to have the chefs set up throughout the lawn area, and wine tastings and beer tastings and hard cider tastings all throughout. And it's going to be, I'm going to relate it like a garden party. You're going to mingle and enjoy all the different food and all of the different chefs' cuisine. It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be great. It looks so awesome up there. Okay. Now let's go back to Chef Brett, because it looks like the meat is ready.
Right.
What do you got going on there?
So we've got a grass-fed ribeye, and we made some bread with Hayden Mills flour we always use up here in all of our baking. So I just took the ribeye, I'm going to sear it, just making like a beef on toast kind of thing, just a quick sear on the steak. And then, we've got a lot of things that throughout the year we've got plenty of, tomatoes and chilies and corn and things like that. So we've got a lot of things pickled here. We have a bacon-infused fresh cheese that we made early this morning. So, from local milks and things like that. So nothing's ever going to waste, and everything's being used, right from, roots to fruits to flowers to, the whole plant gets honored up here. The whole animal can be honored just the same.
Wow. And is this one of the dishes that's going to be on the menu, or are you just making it especially for me?
Both, you know that. This is what I'm going to be serving this weekend. And the other chefs, it's super cool. They all have international kind of cuisine experience, and to see them send them the product list of what we've got available here over the last couple of weeks, and see them come up with vegetarian paellas and beef cheeks that are going to be used in an Italian style and things like that. It's really cool to see how all these chefs put different stuff together and whatnot. So it's I've been fortunate enough to work with all of them in one capacity or another over the years, and I think it's going to be super cool to get all of us on the same property for a weekend.
I think so, and I don't want to start anything like this, but right now, Chef Brett, you've taken the cake. I don't know if you guys are doing side bets up there, if we're allowed to, but it looks
always
delicious.
Yeah, your whole life's a gamble. So we do that, and I'm sure all these chefs are going to be making something that chefs like when someone else doesn't cook. So I'm looking forward to eating their food.
I like it. Hey, Chef Brett, let me tell you how important is, of course, getting food right from the farm and onto the table?
we talk about farm to table quite a bit, and it's deeper than that, because all food comes from a farm. It's more what farm and who's at that farm, how they're taking care of their farm, how they view the land, and that's where this has become a beautiful relationship. As I've worked with the Mortimers for 7 or 8 years now, since I've been back in Arizona, and that's always been my connection with them, is how they're constantly striving to get their food onto people's tables. And I've always seen how it works here and how they take care of their animals, their plants, and their customers. I mean, it's an interactive farm with a lot of farmers don't have that. They just have their plants and their animals. On top of that, there's thousands of people that come through here, sometimes on a daily basis, that their connection to people and food is just unbalanced.
It is. It's just great watching there. And of course, if you can't catch Chef Brett over at Mortimer Farms, you can catch him at, is it Wild Arizona Cuisine? Is that where?
Yeah, pop-ups all around the state.
So, I like it. Ashley, tickets still available. What? Whoa, hey, there goes a kid.
We have a surprise for you.
Yeah, a kid.
This is Daisy. She is our bottle baby, and she really likes to be under our feet.
Oh my gosh, look, she's just all over. So are tickets still available for the event?
Yes. Yes, we have a few tickets left. You'll go to Prescott.org for the Prescott Chamber's website and grab your tickets quick, because they are almost gone. And I really want you to enjoy this amazing farm-to-table event with all of our amazing chefs, all food grown and raised right here at the farm. So head on over to Prescott.org for those tickets, and other events that are happening at the farm. You can go to MortimerFarmsAZ.com.
Yep, because it's almost time. You got the maize going, pumpkins, all kinds of stuff up there. So, Ashley, Chef Brett, thank you very much. I don't know if you could stick around.
Thank you.
Because we have 2 more chefs that are going to be showcasing, that are going to be up there for this great event. So we'll have you guys come back in just a little bit. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right. And with that said, I want you to sit back, relax. I'll tell you, I wish we had smell-o-vision here, because that was so good.